Welcome, one and all, to our recap episode. We ended last episode up here on our iron farm, and we need to take down this bridge. But before we do that, we are going to fly on into our little cave home here, which admittedly is not the best place, but that's okay. And we will check our book to see what we've done. So these are from episode 20 to 29. We found a fortress, got full diamond, found our end portal, we started our iron farm, we got better enchantments, we found a smithing template, beat the ender dragon. So if you want to see that stuff, you can go to those episodes. Our goals for this group were to find an elytra. We did that pretty quick. Build a creeper farm. We actually did not get that done, so we need to find a symbol for not getting that done. Probably a minus sign for it not being completed. Or maybe we go an addition sign because we need to add it to the things to complete in the next episode's goals. Some other things we did, we finally got our unbreaking enchant. We continued our iron farm, which is nice. We got a bamboo and reed farm done. Lots of farms. And we are not going to do as many farms this time around. So let's get into it. Episode 40, which is what we're on, to episode 49. Goals. Finish creeper farm. Perfect. What else do we want to do? We need to finish the creeper farm. Add to iron farm. We got our 2 farming things out of the way. I would like to start treasury. I don't know if I spelled that right, but it doesn't matter. And our treasury is going to be our item storage. So we'll store our items there. And we need to decide, do we want that to be an auto sorter, or do we want that to just be normal item storage? And that's going to be a tough decision because it affects how we are going to build things. What else should our goals be? We want to finish the creeper farm, add to the iron farm, start the treasury. Finish enchantments. That would be good. And we'll leave one spot blank in case we think of something else. Other things. There we go. Okay. We got a nice goal sheet. There we go. Okay, and we'll recap what we did in the last episodes. So we built these 2 farms over here, our automatic bamboo farm. This thing works quite well, and so does our automatic sugarcane farm. We're actually going to pop in here and take a look. You see, we had to add pumpkins at the same level as our observers up there that tell these pistons when to fire. If you don't do that, if you followed the tutorial and didn't add lighting up there, it is not going to work. And I am so sorry about that. I retitled the video as broken, so hopefully that helps. And whoops, that's the wrong spot. This is our sugarcane farm, which, as you can see, the right side of this thing has just fired, and the left side's still working. So this works pretty well. You only need the pumpkins on the bottom for it to grow. And now we have unlimited sugarcane and unlimited bamboo. Alrighty. And our villager breeder is working well. And we have all these enchants. We got a bunch of enchants. Now let's go check out the creeper farm quick. It is still a work in progress, and we will get it done eventually, but not now. So this is the beginning of the creeper farm. It is in here, and we did 3 levels of this thing. We're going to get those 3 levels done, and then we will do the 4th level and get everything else sorted out in there at the end. Okay, so for today, I don't know what we want to tackle, what our last accomplishment should be. That's a good question. I would like to get unbreaking on these boots, but that's going to take some more levels, which we do not have. Okay, so let's start working on the iron farm. That shouldn't be too difficult for us. And oh man, it is so nice to have an elytra. So we do need to take this down. Which shouldn't take us too long. And I think the next one we're going to build, ultimately what we'd like to have happen is we would like to have this be a quad iron farm, and we'll take this old iron farm down. But we don't need to do that quite yet. So I think we're going to build out this one first, which shouldn't be too bad. We have experience, and I've built iron farms many times. So what we're going to need for that is a bunch of stone. We're also going to need some cobblestone, and we'll grab a stack of it. We'll bring our stone cutter. We will also grab an extra water bucket if we can find one. It doesn't look like we have one handy, so we'll just make one, which is absolutely no problem for us. We have plenty of iron. Okay, and I think we got the majority of the resources we're going to need. We could also use some beds, which is going to be easy, simple, and quick for us. We just need to grab our little wool farm here. And how many do we need? 9, probably. That's perfect. And do we have wood? We don't have any wood in there. Most of our wood has been going towards our trap doors at the moment. And I think we're going to need 5. That's perfect. Okay. Make our 10 beds. And we are going to need trap doors. Snag that. Okay. So I think we are good to go. We have everything we need. Let's sleep it up real quick, and then we will get cracking on finishing the iron farm, which is going to be so nice when it's done and we don't have to worry about it any longer. All right. Break our ankles quick. That's always nice. And I think we'll build it out first. Okay, so right here, and we're going to need this. Yes. And I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And always measure twice. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Measure twice, build once. That's my philosophy. And now we're going to need some cobblestone stairs, and we're going to need to make some more. But we will actually make the proper number that we need. And we are also going to need some walls, which is no problem. And I think it goes up here. Yeah. Okay. And I think we're at the point where we don't really need to wear a shield all the time. Whew, that feels so much nicer. Okay. Let's think. How many more cobblestone stairs are we going to need? There's one row, so we need 1 plus 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to need 11. I think. And we're just going to make a bunch of walls. And that should be good for us. Okay. Whoops. We'll go ahead and get that in place. And hopefully this won't take us too long. But it is also kind of nice and peaceful to build this. It's not too bad. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And let's just quickly make sure that this is the proper length. It is indeed. That's fantastic. Okay. Alrighty. Now we just got to get this in place. And then I think we need one more as well. And then we will build the undercarriage, which is nice and easy, simple. I guess I say it's nice, easy, and simple, but we are going to have to go measure again because I don't actually remember. But that's okay. It's okay to be a little forgetful. All right, so we've gone 2 out. It's 1, 2, and then the third one. Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, measure twice, build once. That's the goal. Because I've built things 1 block off, and let me tell you, that is always a sad day when you build something 1 block off. Okay. And we'll just turn these into walls. And this whole thing will get covered up at the end. It's not covered now, but someday we're going to put something to cover this. And what's nice about this design is you can stack it on top of each other. So the distance that these, what would they be? Town centers are away from each other. You can stack it on top, and this thing can basically go up to the world. We're probably not going to make it that big. We're just going to leave it here as a nice little quad iron farm. But you could theoretically make like a 16 iron farm or something of that sort. Just a matter of what you want. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. And now we got to build this, which involves a little bit of counting. So let's go swing over here. And it's this set of blocks that we need to count. So we will go ahead and get over here. We need to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought it was 6, but I wasn't confident. Now I am. Okay, so 6. And the 1 points off that direction. I'm not sure if being uniform matters, but we're going to pretend like it does. And under this block right here, we can't actually get to the outside. We can do this though. Okay, we want to go down 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then this will be the height. There we go. And silly me, I forgot. We're just going to fly over there. Okay, it is on that. Perfect. I couldn't remember if we built it in the right spot. Thankfully we did. So the whole thing will be at this level right here. And what's nice, well, I guess it's not that nice. So this is the end, so we need to go 3. A bed goes here. We can go ahead and build up our walls, which go all the way out to there. And you have to be very careful when building this to make sure that there are no spawnable blocks for iron golems. So make sure your walls go all the way up to the walls and so on. And that'll be, this is exactly where the zombie will be, which means we can do this. We'll get rid of that. Don't need it. And now we need to go out this direction and this direction. Okay. There's 3. Now we can get this in. And this is a real simple farm. I recommend it for any survival world. It's easy, efficient, effective. Yeah, it's just the best you can get, really. I have it in pretty much every world that I play in already. Now we've got 2 of the pockets done. We can also do that, and we're going to need to put our trapdoors someday, but not yet. Soon, though. Alright, we can get that back in there. Let's go here. And what's nice about this is it kind of slopes down, so you don't have to worry about getting slightly lower on this side, because we've already accounted for that. So that makes everything nice and simple. All right. And if you're following along, I am going to make a tutorial. Oh man, I can't talk. A tutorial build of this. But that is forthcoming. All right. So let's get that covered up. Nice, easy. And we're done with, we're almost done. Let's throw in our trapdoors. Nice. And I forgot to build composters. But beds go here, here, and here. And now we need to add some composters in. I think we're going to go here. And you have to shift jump to get up here. And our last one can go here. Okay. So we are good. There are no spawnable blocks for iron golems anywhere. There's no spawnable blocks for anything anywhere. We need composters and we need villagers. And then we are going to be ready to roll. So let's snag our composters first. We've got some. That should be enough. I think. That's perfect. 3 composters. Nice. Alright, we can get... No, we need our trapdoors still. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good. It'll be nice to get this checked off. We should also probably do some exploring or some building of some kind. I'm still thinking about what our last goal should be. It's tough to know, though. It really is. As you can see, sheep farm, wool farm, whatever you want to call it, it's still working. Working excellently, I might add. We're also going to need rails. Silly me. We'll go grab those quick. And we'll breed our cats, too. Because we will need that for the creeper farm. So let's go ahead and get the cats roll. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That's unfortunate. They really want to go sit on the chests in there. Scoot, please. Thank you. All of these cats want to go sit on the chest. Which we really don't want to let happen. So we're going to push them out. And to save ourselves some time, I don't know how they path found on the rails, but to save ourselves some time, what we're going to do is we're going to break this. I don't have any dirt in my inventory. Block this up, and we're going to move all our cats up top there. Scoot. There you go. Come on, kittens. Oh my goodness. All right. We got them all. Let's move them up top. Just right up here. Should be good. There we go. Okay. And they'll be safe up here. Nothing attacks cats. They also scare away creepers, which is nice. But we need them all for the farm. Okay. Now that we're done with that, we can get back to building this. We need that rail. I'm silly. And we need more rails, actually. Perfect. Alright. Let's get this thing done. Okay, that's kind of dangerous. We'll just fly up. Alright, perfect. And I think it should be good at this height. So we just need an easy way to transport the villagers up here. There's other ways than the way that I have chosen, but this is the simplest for me. I don't know if using the exact same staircase every time is that smart, but whatever. It's what we're doing. We've already committed. I think it would take us longer to take that down and set something more efficient up. So we're just going to roll with it. And I guess we can come straight in here. And that should be good. We'll have them. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly where we want the zombie. Which means we want a villager to go in here. We want a villager to go in here. We can also pick up our water bucket. No longer need that in our way. And 1, 2, 3. We want a villager to go in here. Fantastic. So now, oh my, can't even make a simple jump. Now we just got to get our rails on track, which shouldn't take too long. And then we got to get 3 villagers up here, and then we got to get a zombie up here. And when I said it shouldn't take too long, I was kidding. It's going to take us a hot minute. Okay. Do we have more rails somewhere? Or do we have to make more? I think we're going to need another stack of rails. That's unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Alright. There's a stack. That should be plenty. And we can also grab our guys. I wish 2 could ride at the same time, but sadly, it's only 1 at a time. And you actually need to come back the other way, friend. I made a grave mistake. My apologies. I forgot to flip the lever. Let's go. To your new home. Okay, take your sweet time. There we go. Alright. And we still got to get all the tracks in, but he should make it most of the way there. I think. Because we had to take the tracks out for zombies. Which is kind of a pain in the butt. Okay. And we'll get this guy up. I don't know if we're going to get all 3 of them in there, but that's okay if we don't. And we're going to end up doing far more interesting things after we complete this farm. At least I hope. I really don't like making farms, but they are a necessary component to the way that I like to play Minecraft, which is not a lot of mining, make your life as easy as possible, and get to the building as quick as possible. We need farms to do that. Because I really enjoy having efficiency and unbreaking and mending and all these things, and you need an iron farm to get that done. So an iron farm is a necessary evil in our endeavor to build cool things. Really the first however long, it's hours of setting up a new world, is just getting farms set up and getting ready to build things as efficiently as possible. Because these guys are going to do wonders for us. We can basically get the vast majority of blocks that we need from villagers, and we can single-handedly get all the emeralds that we need from iron farms. So it's kind of a win-win. Once you get this farm up, it will produce the resources to build the cool things and give you all the armor and tools that you need. It's like it fixes everything. It's the stone that kills every bird. Alright, let's see if we push him ever so gently. Yes, we did it. Okay, and now I think we can actually hop in here. Make sure he's all nice and safe. Break that. Let's snag ourselves a composter. That can be your job, sir. Oh yes, it is your job. And then the last thing you do, put a block here. That will keep the zombie from getting them. And while we're here, we can grab our stone that we left. Okay. And now I think we're good. We just got to go get another villager. Fantastic. But the lights is already speeding the process up. Right? We can just fly right into our base. There's no fast way to push these guys, but unless you're going to use powered rails, which we could, but I don't think it's worth it at the moment. Come on, friend, you can make it. There you go. Now we're cruising. Okay. And it's going to be nighttime. That's not great. I guess we'll try to do this guy a little faster and see how it goes. Alright, that's plenty fast for me. Because then at the end, yeah, if you get halfway up and then he falls down, he's going to go all the way back to the villager breeder. And we're going to be super sad. I would really like to make a fun roller coaster that you can ride on. But I also don't really know how. And I haven't been able to figure out a way to make it look good. But I think I have an idea to incorporate it semi-well. But we'll see. I think someday we're going to make a theme park for the villagers. And we will fill the theme park with villagers. We will make it spawn proof so no mobs can spawn in there. No mobs can get in or villagers out. Which I guess isn't the nicest, but that's my tentative goal. Oh, excuse me. Had to sneeze there for a moment. I think it's all taken care of now. Alright, get in there. We'll push him. I pushed him too hard. Alright. Whoa. So the easiest way to get these guys in there is to just go ahead and wall it off. Now I'm kind of stuck on this side, aren't I? That's fine. There we go. We can see mobs spawning, but that's really not that big of a concern. At the moment, at least. Since we're up here and semi-safe. Alright. Swing in there. Let's get this guy blocked in. There we go. Nice and safe. Give him his composter. Take that. You can't actually go anywhere, my friend. But that's okay. Why don't you go to sleep? What a silly guy. Why don't you go to sleep? It's like you can't hear me. Okay. Maybe he's linked up to this bed right now. We'll just break it and see what he does. Yeah, he was linked up to that bed. Okay. Now he's good. And we just need to get one more villager in here. We also need a zombie. But I think we're going to end up doing those things tomorrow. So we're going to sleep, and then we will get... Bed's too far away. We're going to sleep it up quick, and we are going to wrap up our recap episode right around here. Let's swing up to here. Nice. And yeah, we'll take our screenshot from over here. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's grab it. There we go. That's perfect. And we're going to call things. So I hope you enjoyed. This was our recap, episode 40 to 49. Should be a good one. We're actually going to start building things in these episodes. At least I hope. We're going to be done building these monotonous farms. And we're going to get some things built that hopefully look cool. If you have any ideas for things we should build, please shout them out. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you very much, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.